I suppose it was only a matter of time till we hit this point in the MCU, where you can just outright mention the space lizard people out there and people just go, yup, can't wait to see them. So let's talk about it. Let's get David Icke's head spinning. Like 2 of you will get that reference. So who exactly are the Space Lizards, aka the TVA, the Time Variant Authorities, aka the Time Keepers? These are the shrines that we see in the LOKI series. We can now confirm that since they openly mention the Space Lizards and the TVA, and now if we just look at the comics, we realize, yep, okay, they're one and the same, so there goes that speculation. Now, quite obviously, we don't know if these characters will make an appearance, but you would have to assume with a second season looking like it's more than likely happening, plus more with Loki, that these characters will at some point appear in front of the character that we're following. It would just make sense considering that they've pulled him out of time to be a, well, protector of the sacred timeline, as they put it. Now, without going into all the complexities with the Timekeepers, because there is a lot since they span all of time, space, and reality, these Timekeepers were created by the death of the final director of the Time Variant Authority in the last remaining reality in the far-flung future. So he put them in charge of, hey, keep an eye on everything, and we're going to deal with time, space, and continuums at the same time, and we'll make sure things play out as they're supposed to. So they have a pretty important role. Quite clearly, they've seen Loki's messed up really bad when he took the Tesseract, along with plenty of other things happening which we can tell in other dimensions and realities will affect this series. So them being teased here, I think, is pretty important to the new direction of the MCU, with characters like Kang the Conqueror, with characters like the Timekeepers, and whatever else might affect the multiverse. I think that this will be pretty important because it sort of has to be when you involve the Timekeepers. Now, as the last Timekeeper was known as He Who Remains, that's his actual name, I'm wondering if they will actually tease that, or if there's going to be some sort of big reveal that the MCU has possibly changed He Who Remains, and that it's possibly Kang. Because once again, once we go to the far-flung future, and we look at the Timekeepers, specifically some of their ties to ancient Egypt, I think there's something that could be worked out here in the favor of Marvel. Again, we just gotta wait and see, but it's pretty cool that the Space Lizards are coming. Probably gotta check with Ike and Zarian on that one. Again, 2 of you will get this.